Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over some technical analysis on two oil stocks that we cover. 88 Energy, ticker symbol EEENF, and Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, Z-Dizzle, my nizzle. We'll start off with EEENF. We're going to take a look at it, tell you my thoughts on it, and then we'll move on to ZNOG. So EEENF, for one, haven't really got any updates or anything off of the ASX in quite a while. Just checked it at the time of making this video, 7:31 a.m. Central Standard Time on Friday the 24th of June. So we're going to look at EEE, and this is one I do keep up with Twitter on. I'm following their Twitter page to see if they have any updates, and they did release something a couple, I think last week, but nothing on the ASX as far as like, company-wide, like actual updates, and no emails like I usually get. So whenever I get those type of updates, that's whenever I'll make a video on those, just FYI. So full disclosure, I do not own any of this stock currently at the moment. I know some of you may be holding it or maybe accumulating it this time. So if you're familiar with the stock, had a very, very nice run up from 1 penny all the way to 4, and then we've slowly just been started trickling down, then about right here. That's where everyone was anticipating to get the results from the Merlin 2 well to be positive, and we thought we were going to slingshot past that 4-cent mark. Well, then they released the update saying that they had to cap it because it was not a successful well, and then boom, here we go. And I called it out about right here, saying, yeah, we're going to see some more downside, definitely, and we for sure have, and we still may see some more downside. However, I think that we should kind of poke our head up a little bit more. Maybe not this week, but probably next, just based on the technicals, because of how undervalued or oversold we are on a 180-day 4-hour time frame. As you see, there's really little to no volume, and that's kind of a good thing as far as on the selling side, right? It's just slowly trickling down. Then when they release news, it'll probably pick up some more volume and kind of come back up. So we're going to look here. Currently, we're at 0.0051, and that puts us at some for longs who believe in the company. I mean, that's some people think this is going to go, and I was just kind of playing around with some of the numbers here. That's for someone who wants to invest for the long term, who can afford to just kind of dump a little bit of money here and there. Kind of put it into perspective, if you throw just like 55 bucks in here, you're going to get about 10,000 shares, right? So it's kind of what how I'm treating hemp at this time, because I do believe in hemp long term. And you throw like anywhere from 20 to 50 bucks in, and you could accumulate an insane amount of shares. And then eventually, if they ever start moving back up, you've positioned yourself for quite the return, right? So like if you have put like 55.26 in at these prices, you'll get a little over 10,000 shares. So 10,505. And let's say it just gets to who knows, it shoots up to like 50 cents one day, and then boom, you got a $5,000 return. Not saying to do that. I'm not doing that because I don't even own this stock right now. I've been burned on them a couple of times. So, but I am watching them, and I keep up with this company for you guys, for one, but also for myself, because for the longer term, if we get some good news, I want to be able to be on the up and up on this thing as well, and I want to be able to take advantage of a nice swing play on this bad boy. So that's all for EEE. Now let's move on to Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG. There's been some people that's messaged me on on YouTube and asked, hey, what's the next level of support, resistance? What is my next step? I have X amount of shares. Where do I sell? Where do I buy? It's things like that. So I wanted to make a quick little technical analysis video for you and show you that. So currently, we finished at 26 cents yesterday. I honestly thought, I didn't reply to my message on StockTwits because I got really busy during the day and I couldn't reply. But someone had asked, hey, what's your take? I'd asked, do you think it'll close above or below 30? And I honestly thought we'd close right at 30. I thought we would actually go above and then pop our head up and then fall back down, and we close around 30 cents. But obviously wrong on that. And it looks like we're kind of cooling off a little bit. We are transitioning over from bullish to bearish. Okay, unless we get some buying pressure this morning, we could break below, if we break below 25 cents basically, or really if we break below a little bit under 26 cents, we could come down and retest that 22 cent mark. So that's really your first level of support we're basically at your first level of support here at 26, right? So if we fall a little bit below it, it's okay, because we could easily pop above it again. You want to see today if we're actually going to close at or above 26, right? So if we close below it, then a couple things could happen coming into next week on Monday. Is, for one, you could, with no type of update, I think you see it come down to about 22 cents. And if they do come out with an update next week, then you're going to see it start moving higher, probably above 30 in my opinion. And typically Monday, Thursdays are your days where they're going to release information, whether it be just a general update, whether it be a press release. And that's something that that's been pretty consistent. We've actually made a video on that and looked at the it's an older video, but we looked at the days when they're potentially going to release updates based on the history. We've kind of went and looked at the dates they released it, the days and stuff like that. So anyway, so you have 25.2591 is your support currently now. As you see, we held there twice. Okay, so if we can kind of even if we just trade sideways, like 26 to 27 or 26 to 28, even if we bounce up to 30 and we just trade in this little channel here, then that's okay, right? So, but if we do fall below there, 22 cents is your next level of support, and then your level of resistance. You want to get basically above 30, and then 34, and then 42 is obviously the big test if we do start making our move back to the upside. We are still trading above that red SMA line, which shows us that we are in a positive uptrend, right? And we can go all the way down to about 18.5 cents, and before we have to kind of get concerned. So even if we come all the way down here, as long as we bounce off of about 18, 19 cents, that's still okay, right? I don't want to see it go down there unless I'm looking to buy some more, which I haven't bought any more yet, and I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it for this reason. Is you see right here, when we had that big dump off from the shareholder meeting, great sign here. We bounced off of 18 and we moved back up, and I wanted to see how it acted past that point. Do we continue to go up, or do we start, we pop our head up and we start coming back down? Because if we if we can't go above 30 cents and we start moving back down, then that's going to be some prime buying opportunities for people at 20 cents, 18 cents, which now is not a bad time to buy either. It's still cheap considering where we think it may be going in the near term and long term futures. But however, just know, like, technically speaking, you could see a little bit more downside. I think 22 to 20 cents, and it would be nice to see us hold there. Okay, it'd be really, really nice to see us hold there. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.